category of products. So nothing like this exists. And we've created two products. One is called Shine. And I was joking with our leaders at a leader meeting yesterday, and since I'm the inventor, I think I should get the opportunity to name these products. I said to Lori, what do you think about the name Love Potion number 9? And Lori said, David, I have every respect for you as an inventor, but I don't think that's the correct way to go. What do you think about Shine and Dream? I said, oh, that's awesome. Let's do it. So that's how we ended up. Thank you, Lori. Okay. So, as with the patches, we have a novel delivery system. So the patches, of course, use a novel application of light to produce these changes in the body, and we're doing the same thing with the sprays. We have a novel energized water that is the base of the spray to act as a delivery system to enhance the delivery. So you know how this morning I spent a lot of time telling you about this age reversal water? Well, we're using the same technology in these sprays. We're also combining in these sprays natural complexes of different herbs and essential oils to enhance the overall effect. And so for those of you that do not know what a structured water would be like, it would be a good example. Give you a frame of reference. Just picture a system that's in chaos and then a system that's organized. So structured water is water that's in a state of organization. So when we organize something, especially water, it can be used, and you embed nutrients into it, those nutrients get delivered much more efficiently. They get into the cell where they're needed. So that's the reason to do that. Okay. Now, here are the official claims that we came up with for Shine. Shine is to be used first thing in the morning and also as a pre-workout. It's going to support your overall wellness and energy. It's very invigorating when you use it, and you're going to find that it helps to improve your focus and your clarity. So those are the official claims. That is all I'm permitted to say. It would be irresponsible of me to tell you that these sprays can help to balance hormones. I'm not allowed to tell you that when you balance hormones, it improves the health of the stem cells in the body. And when you improve the health of the stem cells, that makes this a natural product to support the activity of X39 and X49. I'm not at liberty to say those things because we had a meeting with our attorney, and our attorney was very clear that these were things that we couldn't say. And to put this in perspective, our attorney is this big, intimidating fellow that looks a little bit like Clint Eastwood. So quite frankly, he's very intimidating, and he does all of our FDA and our FTC work. And so Laura and I went to go meet with him, and I said, Mr. Talati, I'm really excited about our meeting today, and I hope we can come to some kind of agreement on the claims. And he looked at me and said, I like those sprays. I show them to all my friends. That's my best Clint Eastwood. And so, gee, Mr. Talati, we've done all these clinical studies, and there's so much that these sprays can do to benefit people. And, I've seen the list of approved claims. Is there anything else we could say? And he looked at me, and then he looked at Lori, and he said, well, why don't we just let him go on stage and let him go. So fortunately, I take really good notes, and for historical purposes, I documented what was said at that meeting. And I would like to share with you now some of the things that our attorney didn't want me to say, instead of making claims. So, the attorney said, "What did you find out in your clinical studies?" And so I said to him, "Well, in our first clinical study, we showed that the sprays could increase a man's testosterone levels by more than double in as little as 3 days." And the attorney replied, I won't do the impression this time. He said, "Well, you definitely can't tell people that because the FDA wouldn't like it." And I said, "Well, that's really too bad because I think that's something people would really want to know." And he said, "Well, did you learn anything else about these sprays?" And I said, "Well, yeah, as a matter of fact, we did." And he said, "Okay, go on." And I said, "Well, we found out that within 3 weeks of people using the sprays, they had a significant reduction in body fat." And he said, "Well, you definitely can't tell people that. The FDA wouldn't like that claim, so I'm going to strike it." And I said, "That's too bad. I really think people would want to know that. There has to be a way to share that." So we talked to the attorney about how the sprays elevate human growth hormone, how they support strength and stamina and overall youth. But unfortunately, he didn't want me to tell you about that either. We talked about how the sprays could increase oxytocin levels. And this, of course, is the hormone of love. And he thought this could be a risk, but maybe we could share it. But we definitely couldn't make the claim that this will make your muscles younger. He said, "No, don't do that." And I said, "That's really too bad. I think people would want to know that." And of course, improving hormone levels in men and women, improving growth hormone, improving oxytocin, it must have an effect on sexual performance. And we did a clinical study on this. And I wasn't personally involved in the clinical study, but I know that it happened. And I can report to you that people were very satisfied with the results. But